right? So
We're going
you
live
will
on,
update the whole bio, but just thinking
right?
about
So
now that we're gonna be
you will
live on the
update
other
the whole bio,
places,
but
you
just
know,
thinking
we
about
won't
now
have to
that
repeat
we're going to
that.
be
But
live on the other
I'll just say
places,
that
you know, we won't
you
have to repeat that, but I'll
definitely
just say that
have sort of
you
like your own niche in a way
definitely have
by
sort of like your own niche in a way by
being honest. Yeah, like you don't have
by
to.
being honest.
People don't need to know what you don't want to know
You know, yeah, like you don't have to,
about you
people
if you
don't
don't
need to
want them to
know
know.
what you don't want to know
That's
about,
it.
about
So,
you
hi
if you don't want them
guys,
to
we're
know.
live
That's it.
on
So, hi
Twitch
guys,
and
we're
we're
live
live
on
on
Twitch and we're
TikTok and we're
live
live on
on
YouTube.
TikTok and we're
It's a
live on YouTube.
YTTWTT
It's
stream.
a
Ah ha ha.
YTTWTT
That is crazy.
stream.
What a
Ah ha ha ha.
what craziness.
That is
So
crazy.
I'm gonna just
What
do
a
some drawing. I will add about being
craziness.
authentic.
So I'm gonna just do some
Chosen to
drawing.
motivate
I will add
others.
about being authentic.
Would you mind if I drew that for you?
Chosen to motivate
Let me know.
others. Would you mind
I'm
if I
gonna
drew that for
just
you?
make sure that
Let me
everything
know.
is good here.
I'm gonna just
And I'm gonna
make sure that
also
everything is good here.
click the switch to off for this. And just have it be the mic that's on. And hopefully in a bit, people will let me know if my mic sounds good on the thing, you know? So the reason why I put both, you don't mind? Okay, sounds good. So the reason why I put both, if you're following on YT or TW, you'll see that I have a double screen, is because I'm gonna flip the camera. So let's flip the camera and you can see my little messy area. I just have like some newspaper underneath here. Let's just move this over. Okay. So we have this. Let's do that. Right? Okay. I'm just adjusting something real quick. Great. That's good. Okay. Remove my background noise. So no. Can you hear me better now that I removed the background noise? Let me know. Tap in the chat. Let me know. Murkia, Murcia. I'm not sure how you say your name, but thank you for joining. Keep sharing out this live so we can hit our goals. I'm gonna set a goal, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's see, how do I do this? Nope, 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 nope. Gift goal. Okay, so just being here, being on our live, yeah, we're doing good. This is so cool. I don't want to do that. You fell off the porch. Oh my goodness. I just learned about that term today. Is like you came out of the live, huh? That is totally fine. You're totally fine. Let me see if this is better, maybe. I'm trying to figure this out, friend. Give me 1 second, friend. How do I? Maybe like this? Nope. Ah ha ha. I'm trying my best here. That's not it. I have my art stuff. These are some markers that I really, really like. So I'm just playing with that. Let's see. Why do you feel about like that you are chosen to motivate others? What are some things that make you feel that way? Let me see if I can fix this better. Do you like that better? Probably, right? Oh, you know what? You know what, friend? I got it. Ah, I was thinking in a different way, and that's fine. Let's just get this way. I'm making it more difficult for myself than it needs to be, I think. There we go. I just didn't want to do this because now I kind of cover things a little bit, but I'm gonna just move it to the side. I saw somebody join. Um, Goose Goosoon Kebu. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but thank you for joining. Let's see. Is that better? Yeah, that's way better, right? That's so much cooler. We can work at this. There we go, friends. Yes. All right. Let's start. I'm gonna find some lo-fi music to play that is copyright friendly. Let's see. Okay. That's not the word that I want. So we'll just hold on. You know what? That's fine, actually. Copyright free music. Copyright free. I could just sing, but we're not doing it right now. What else have you learned, my friends? Caleb 20.0. Let's see. Nope. Gonna put me to sleep. Now you're really gonna put me to sleep. Okay. This is a terrible marker. Trash. This one's also probably a terrible marker. No, at least it's. There we go. Monica T, thank you so much, my friend, for joining. Please, everyone, while you join, please share out with your friends and your community. I appreciate you guys for just stopping by. How are you today? I am doing like little drawings. I was doing um I'm not like really convinced with this. I need to probably do this again. But I was doing a pop-up stream yesterday of Animal Crossing. I don't know if you guys like video games, but I played Animal Crossing. But my arm is a little bit in pain today, so we're just gonna keep it chill. We're gonna just do some drawings on my with my right arm. But it's fine. We can actually change up some stuff as we go along. That's what I love these markers for. So this is just like a bone, like I was gonna say the bare bones of it, you know? We'll save this for later, and this for later. White and black. Those are gonna be like highlights. Let's play with some color. What's your favorite color? Chosen to be motivated. What is your favorite color? And what's your favorite color, Monica T? Is it teal? Let me know. Let me see what's going on here in my other stream. Thank you so much for joining. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see something real quick. Purple is fine. You don't have a favorite color? Purple is fine. You have to have a favorite color. You have to have a favorite color. But I will use purple for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Give me 1 second. The black is good for you. Do you want just something black and white and gray? I like to work with a lot of colors, but we can definitely just work monochromatic. Black, white, maybe an accent color. I also have metallic colors, so let me know what. Hi, Muñeca. Thank you so much for tapping in the chat. I see you. Please share this out. How are you doing today? How are you? So these are like actually acrylic paint markers. It's pretty cool. You're doing good. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm doing good. Hello, Bub. Hello, Munyaka. Hello, everyone. Everybody in this room, please put some taps if you see this design and you're feeling it so far. Let's go. I am excited about these paint markers. They're pretty fun. I like silver. Hi, Daisy. Thank you so much for your heartbeat. I'm so excited to see you. I am doing a triple stream. So Daisy's actually the awesome streamer on here on TT. I'm learning all I'm learning all of the lingo and tips from you, like, and a few others, but like you were the first person that I got on here and I was like, wow, I really resonate with your energy. You're so kind-hearted and um you're just so sweet. So I'm like, all right. And then I just was like, let me just try to take this seriously. And literally in what, less than a week, I've gotten like I want to hit a 1K in 1 week. Like, and I'm like, we're gonna do it. Like, we're gonna do these like goals. Like, and I'm like I feel so motivated. So thank you. I'll give a little face cam real quick. So I'm doing actually, I'm gonna show you a little. Yeah, I'm like literally close because like thanks to you and the community. So hold on. Let's flip cam. Oh, hello, my friends. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Thank you so much for coming, like, and enjoying this winter day with me. We're literally like enjoying a lot of snow, a lot of snow. You can see that out there. It's kind of crazy, but we're staying warm. We're inside. And we're gonna do some art. Thank you for your rose, Muñeca. Thank you for your heart me, Daisy. Like the fact that you guys are in here is it's I'm so grateful. So thank you so much. Um yes, I love to do art, so that's one of the many things that I do. And oh, what the heck? This is so funny. Oh, howdy. Oh my goodness. What? That was so cool. Who did that? Let me see. Let me see. So much snow. Thank you, Daisy, for that hat and mustache. That was so silly and fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And a donut and a rose. I'm looking down. Oh my goodness. You guys are, yeah, it's a lot of snow. I'm blown away right now. I think I want to say it's like 5 inches, 8 inches. I don't even know. It's a lot. Also, let's look at the birds. They're eating. I think I scared them away. Oh no, birdies. So I put like bird seed out there to feed the birds and the squirrels. And my sweet guys, they come and they made like a hole in the snow to go back to the seeds. They're so brilliant. I love them. I live in New York State, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more. This the backyard is a beauty. It's a beautiful, beautiful sight. Hold on. We're giving a TT exclusive of this visual, but and you also see it on the other. Yes, you have a birdhouse. So I'm gonna show you my birdhouse. The squirrels did funny things. They destroyed it essentially. I don't know if I can zoom in, but that's right there is the birdhouse there. Yes, my friends. And they dropped it down. It wasn't there. It was down there. And they dropped it down and they ransacked it. They were like, you know what? This is my food now. I'm the captain now. So they grabbed it and they broke it. So I need to repair it. So that it's, you see how much snow that is? I don't know. That's like 6 inches at least. I'm not going out there and measuring it. Not now. No, 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 not much. Oh my God, we're the top 20% of the Disney, and this is like my third live. Look at this beautiful, beautiful site. I want to zoom in, but I don't know how to do that. Let me see if I can do it. I'll do this. It's just crazy. And like, I'm from the city, so this has been such a blessing to see the bird thing. Hi, Jacqueline Corazas. Let's see if I said that right. Thank you so much for joining. Definitely a couple of inches. Yeah. And there was more snow, so it was like crazy. So thank you, my friends. And we're tapping the chat. Oh, snow. Yeah. It's, I want to say it was more because, and then it like got a little bit above freezing, I think. And then it compacted a little bit. And then added more. So that was, this is from yesterday as well. So we're gonna get snow all the way through the day. So that's gonna be a lot. Um, but I'm trying to see if I can zoom in. I put the bird here over there. Well, I just put like a little bowl. I made a bowl. And thank you so much, title gifter. Daisy and Munyaka, you guys are so sweet. Uncle Joe Master and Pro, my something. Thank you so much for coming into the chat. It's the second time you've been live. I appreciate you. So yeah, the birds will come and they'll come to that little area and just take some snacks. I really love that. There's a lot of birds that live around here. They are my friends. Okay, so as you can see, I have art. This is my like little. This is the dining room, but it's actually my art studio right now. So we got a painting. This painting just sold, so I'm really excited. Actually, Munieka bought this painting, so that's sold, and that was my first painting on my site. Then we have another painting. I'm not sure if I'm able to show things like this on TT, but just actually TT's up there. So that's a painting. And then we have this Sandrio painting that I just finished, and I really like it. So if you're a fan of Peroni and My Melody, this one's on my website. But I'm really excited because I'm just able to do some art. I really like this portrait that I'm working on. We're gonna get back to chosen to motivate others text in a minute. Giving you guys a little tour of the studio. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I see we just passed 2K likes in here. That's so cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're not done. These paintings are like in the works. So I found out that you could shop on eBay and find cheap like paint supplies, like really high quality stuff. I'm not sure about TT because now I'm learning about TT. I'm pretty sure you can find high quality stuff here. And I'm like, I'm learning so many things. So I just bought a lot of like, was it 20 colors or something like that? For, I don't know, like 120 or something like that. But the colors, they're very expensive. This is my favorite paint because it's like liquidy, but it's also it's very opaque. It's very like, the color is very good. So this is one of my favorite things, and this is the 16 ounce. So the 16 ounce was going for like $40. I think I got 8 ounce or 4 ounce. I'm not sure, but each 4 ounce is like, I don't even know. I just did the math and I knew it came out to like $7 a bottle or $8 a bottle. I will get a deal. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that. I need to see that. Please paint, paint, paint. If you're been told that you need to paint, then paint, please, my friend. I'm chosen to motivate you to paint. Like, I really want to do more art. I want to also like host maybe like workshops or um maybe sell some art kits. Like, I really want to be able to inspire creativity because I think that heals people. Like, just the way that this community, having community and being like, oh, okay, like somebody likes the same thing that I like, or they like to talk about the same things that I like to talk about, or things like that. Having that type of space. Paint parties, yes, I want to do paint parties. I am not anything like you. What do you mean that you're not anything like me? I don't know. I'm just trying to motivate you. I didn't mean to offend you or anything, but it is healing. I don't know. I just want to understand what you're saying. So clarify that for me, my friend. I'm gonna go back to the drawing. I'm so excited. We got 5 people up in here. Can we share everybody? Share this to 5. Oh, well, I've been doing it for so many years, my friend. So like, don't like. I've been literally painting since I was. I've been doing art since I was literally as old as I could hold a crayon. Like I don't know how to explain this journey that it's been. Hello, Gold. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. And it's like taken me what, over 2 decades to be bold enough to start sharing it. So don't like I've been sharing my art for like maybe the last decade, but like being really, no, live visibility restricted. This is in line for you. See, I'm learning, and Daisy probably told me not to do this, but you know what? We will persist. I don't know if I should stop and start again, but I'm just hanging out with you guys, and I am fine with whatever comes my way in terms of who's going to hang out here. We will use better discretion next time. And so yeah, like, you are definitely on the right path if you find that you want to do it. If you want to do it, then do it, you know? So let's continue. Thank you so much, my friends. I appreciate you. We're just continuing here. I am not good. Okay. You can get better. It's a skill that you build over time and with a lot of repetition. And that's something that I'm learning even more so this year because what else can you do? If you want to have mastery, they say that you need to have 10,000 hours of doing something. So you don't, say, "Oh, I'm not like this person." That's great. You're not. So now what do they do that you want to do better? I came on here and I have what? Like, I have, okay, well, since we're already restricted, I'm gonna, like, I have, IG page, and I have like a lot of followers there, or like have built a page there, but I have to always be like a student, like Daisy says. You can't just go and say, I know everything, and then be like, all right, I'm not gonna take that advice because look I just got my butt bit in the butt because I didn't fully adhere to this place's restrictions. So you're learning. Yep, exactly. And I just did that. So we all learn together. And I don't mind because, again, I know I'm still learning. And I'm pretty sure TT will know that I'm still learning. And that's why they gave me the warning. So, like, now I can know, and I'll just do better next time. And we just hang out because I'm literally, I'm not going to change my flow for that. We're going to just continue. Again, use better discretion. And what type of, you know what? I'm going to just go freestyle on this, my friend. I don't even know. I feel moved to do some stuff here. What exactly was the R? I think because I was maybe saying my SITE about my ART. Ah, oh, I'm gonna have to be spelling stuff out. That's funny, my friends. I love this. I'm learning. So yeah, I don't. I I don't mind because we're sharing here together and we're learning. But you know what? It hopefully it'll either reset at some point or reset with more lives. Do you know what is the recommended actions I should take? Thank you so much, Daisy. It will. Okay. Yeah. So we're just gonna just chill. That's all we can do. We're gonna do more things like that, but let's see. Silver. I think I need like a finer pen. Like that's really thick. That's too thick. Too thick. That's another thing that I want to get. It's like some sexy pens. You know that type of pen? Yay! Thank you so much, my friend. So you know when you have that pen and it's just like it it just works so juicy, like you said, juicy. I need that. Let's find that. Not you. Whack. 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 Is it this one? It probably is. This is the old school pen that I like to draw with. It's kind of funny. But I don't necessarily want it to draw with this one because it's not as juicy as I really, really want. This is better. There we go. Nope. You. Not a fan. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Let's get some things on the fans. Let's get some things from this can. Alright, that's better. There we go. We can hide it like that. Celebrating cultures. Cute pen. Okay, there we go. Okay. Daisy, you need something. I'm gonna probably do the doodles off live. We're gonna do it a little bit more of because I want to do a thank you to Daisy. I want to do also a sexy pens. Not as many new people. Okay, understandable. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, the juicy pens, the ones that have like so much beautiful ink. You know exactly what I'm saying, friends. I'm gonna just share it out. Let's try still getting some people in here and hang out. We're gonna write a muñeca. Do you want muñeca or do you want something else? And Daisy, do you want something next to your name? Because I kind of like this flow, so that's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna just definitely muñeca. Okay. A daisy. You like the pens? Yeah, we're gonna do more. I want to get a better pen, my friend. That's why I want to enjoy this process, and I'm probably gonna just like fill the whole page. So that's my goal, and then to also go into this, we'll put a we'll put a video up on TikTok for that. These are really nice. This is so good. Hey, whole boss, thank you for coming in and liking the live. I appreciate you. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, might use the tip of this for that. I'm able to experiment a little bit. I really like that. Pop all these back in here. All of these bags. These paint markers are so cool because watch, this is gonna paint like right over it. Ah, it's so cool. Paint's right in it. I should have looked up a daisy. I'm just literally making this up in my head. I apologize. Your color is pink. I low key forgot. I low key forgot, my friend. I love when flowers have like colors like that. There's like so many colors in their petals and stuff. It's very pretty. Thank you guys so much. I've been a little zoned out from the chat. I appreciate you. I'm gonna review some stuff right now. Hey ho boss, you sent so many roses that I missed. Don't think that I missed you on purpose. You are so sweet. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you guys for joining. Yeah, this is a little thank you because I'll tell you, I really just started hanging out on TT this week. Like, I have posts on TT from like 2017. Okay, I've not really been on here though. I don't know. I just never. I don't know. The community intimidated me. I don't know. It was a little bit too, like, it was a lot of fast pace. It was just a lot. And a lot of things have been happening in my life where I'm like, I just need to tap into my creative art, you know? I recently had an injury, so I've been like kind of trying to pivot and figure out what's the next thing because I want to live a sustainable life, you know, and I've been trying to create content for so long. Why not try to make it take it seriously and figure out the way that's going to make it sustainable, you know? Thank you so much, my friend. So all your support is like it means the world to me. It's literally like I'm trying to change my life. I posted about that on my page, and it's like I really am like and tap into the bigger abundance that God wants for all of us, I think. And I really sometimes I have a hard time because life has been hard, like really tapping into that. I always am so grateful. I always stay in gratitude, but sometimes you lose hope and you lose faith and things go wrong where you thought they should have been going right. And it's just like, come on, man, you know, you get a little frustrated. So I've had to kind of reaffirm like into myself, like what is it that I need and what is it that I want and what can I um do to create a better life for me and my family, for me and my partner, for my cat, for my dog, for my other cat, for my grandma, for my mom, especially my mom. She's so supportive. And like, I really need to just get past, I guess, some sort of these mental blocks, you know? I deal with depression. I've had to now also navigate um different ability because I'm not as strong as I was because my injury, and it's like that's very frustrating. when you're used to being the strong one, you know? And things change, life happens, and definitely got down, but I have to pivot. So now I'm learning what's the next thing. And I think it's funny because I went to church last weekend and I prayed with someone and they prayed over me and they said, like, hey, like you are having a hard time. Things are tough. But like maybe you'll find you let's pray that I find the way, right? It's a time to recharge for a lot of us. Yeah. Over the new year on top of it all, right? And I got sick. I don't know if you guys know, like it was everybody was getting sick here in New York. So that was not fun at all. And it's just like, come on, one thing after another. I'm trying to find work that's accessible for me. I'm trying to do, I'm still doing the traditional stuff as well, like actual work jobs and stuff like that. But I had to pivot that too because I'm like, I'm I'm almost terrified to have the same thing happen again, and like that's something that's so I'm just trying my best to figure out what's the next step and figure out what is able what can I do. And even this, I feel like the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So I was live twice yesterday, and I hope I can go maybe twice today. I'm just gonna finish a little bit more colors, and I like where this is headed and where this kind of went. What do you think, Daisy? Yeah, that flu was horrible. Oh my God. I thought I was like in a Twilight Zone or something. It was really bad. It was really bad, and and I honestly didn't even get to see my family on the holidays because I was sick. So I was like, all right, let me like kind of push it off a little bit, and then they all got sick anyway. Haha, very funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, my friend. I I I'm like, what the heck? They got sick anyway. I mean, they would have got sicker faster, I guess. That's what my mom was like. It's good that you didn't come, okay? It's fine. But I'm like, I missed seeing you guys. And it was like snowing. It was like crazy. It was craziness. So I had a good holiday with my partner and my cat. I definitely enjoyed that, but you know, it's hard when you break tradition. It's hard to break tradition. Okay. I love colors. That's why I was asking you, my friend. Chosen to motivate others. I wanted to know what your color was because I love colors. Black and white is great, but I just feel like I free flow with colors more. I don't know if that makes sense. They dance in my brain. I think it's my autism. Thank you guys. You guys are so good. Thank you so much. I love I love these markers, my friends. These are really fun. So if you are into art, definitely try out acrylic paint markers. These were not expensive ones. They have brand name ones. I have one of the brand name ones, okay? And this is like a holy grail. but it's a crazy color. So it's so not let me show you guys how crazy this color is. Look at that color. It's like neon. It's so bold and fun, but it's not for everything. So I don't use it for everything, obviously. But I do have one. It's such a beauty. And then these are more affordable. They're on my A Zon. Um, I have one of those storefronts, but I will definitely look into a TT shop version because they're everywhere and they're so fun. And they're like this is regular paper. I'm not bleeding through. They don't make that icky sound. You've been using these markers. Oh my God, please just get the just yes, we gotta get on these. These are the best. They're so fun. The colors are like they're so rich, you know. I really like that. The only thing that I can really compare this to is and it's funny because it's not actually um it is not the same material. It's not acrylic. It's actually gouache that has such vibrancy. Of course, they have markers. You know, you could get markers, but markers you have to alcohol-based markers. You have to be mindful of how you're blending and layers and having markers that are like blender markers and opacity, and then the paper needs to be like strong. And it's like, I'm not a fan. I'm not so much a fan. I'll I'll try it every now and then. I do like it. It's there. It has its place, and there are people who are amazing with it. I'm not one of those people. I do so many other mixed media that I'm like not concerned with one particular medium being good. Yeah. So like just pick a favorite color and then we'll just use that as like an accent. It doesn't have to be a bold one. It just means I feel like in my life I love to add color. That's why I'm wearing a pink sweater. I was gonna wear my gray sweater, but I figured since I was actually drawing on the like instead of painting, I was okay with doing like a nicer sweater. If I'm painting though, I will wear a painting sweater, which is I don't care about this sweater. It can get a little bit ruined. Thank you guys so much for joining. We have 7 people in the room right now. You guys are amazing, despite my R. We're growing here. I appreciate you. And we're gonna do muñeca, which is gonna be a doll. I already thought about it somewhat as I was doing this one. We're in here. And this is what's the fun part about the acrylic markers they can paint over. And that's why I was saying gouache is very fun like that. You can paint over things that you do. So I like that. It's a fun aspect. Like this is black and I'm painting over it with a very kind of like light. Now I'm dirtying my marker a little bit, but it's fine because I'm a little chaotic, if you can tell. I'm a little bit like, let's just do it. Let's get this done. And I think we're almost done. I think we did that. I think we did that. As she adds more stuff, I think she's almost done. I think she's almost done. This is my process here, friends. This gives me Lizzie McGuire, Rats, early 2000s, millennial goodness for the color scheme, my friends. Can you spell the paint that I mentioned? Lisa Frank, yes. All these vibes. I really love vibes like that. There's a I feel like she's a mutual. She's a plus size creator and she is named Studio Mucci and she's wonderful. She has a great aesthetic that is very colorful in that regard. Let's see, gray. Gray. Let's see. Let's put a let's get some my friend Daisy. May your cup filleth over. Oh my goodness. You know what? You oh, we're gonna do a little bit of maybe white and black. Or do we have that? Yeah. Just do a little bit. I want to add a few more dot thingies, but this is cute. This is good. There we go. I think that's close. I might add a little bit more details when I'm like looking at it later. But we're like gonna chill with this. Probably add like maybe some black outlines. I like the no, like the color only no black outlines. It feels more illustrative. But if you want more of like a graphic, or we could just even put it in a digital. But yes, this is a thank you to Daisy. We've got the chosen to motivate others. I'm gonna play with the black marker, not the regular black one for this one, but also these. Because so I have some of them have a tip like this, and some of them are a little bit more of like a blunt tip, like a dotting tip. And then these don't have that sharp tip. So they have a blunt tip and then they have like a really fine tip, but it's not the same. So I'm not a fan. The brush tip is a little bit more smooth. So I'm gonna first do muñeca and then we're gonna probably do detail on these two and then maybe I don't know if that's gonna be that. I don't know how I want to hang out with you guys as long as you would like to. So just thank you for chilling and thank you Daisy for all of your insight because you have taught me so much in such a short time. I feel like I need a little bit of black in here. It's calling for me to do some details. Just there we go. Right? She inspired me, right? She's so good. I'm like so yeah, I feel like I came on TT recently to post some stuff. Like I wasn't on lives. And I've been like, yo, I think this is gonna be a place where I need to at least add to my online presence. And I think it was Tuesday. I was like, let me scroll through and I just found her and then her energy was great. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm just like, all right, this is it. Like, we're just doing it. I'm gonna just play on this app and learn. I don't know. I'm kind of like the dots. I'm trying to give it a little bit of detail without it being too. There we go. Yes, stop being scared. Hey, whole boss, my friend. Yes, you gotta go live, my friend. Please share it to me when you do. If I'm around, I will be in there tapping away. And if not, I'll try to lurk if I cannot tap. I hope that I can hang out and just be there and support you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me here. We're gonna do this right here. Yes, and awesome. There we go. I think that helps. Share it, please. Yes. Okay, we're done with that for now. Yippee! All right, Muñeca. All right, Muñeca is gonna inspire me to go old school Moet Cristal art style. Old school Cristal art style is fashion. Fashion! Fashion! So, we're gonna go to that. Fashion, fashion. I think we'll go with like we'll continue with these color schemes. I'm having fun with it. Pink, purples. I know Monique likes purples. Let's go MCS style, which is a little teal too. Pink, these away, put these away. Oops. Skin. Alright, let's play with this. I'm gonna sketch it with a pen. Sketch it with a pen. So, we'll figure that out in a bit. I don't like it. I think it's the Mary Poppins dresses that I've been watching. What was I watching? That Enchanted. We're gonna do like a ball gown. Probably a toy. Fine. Okay. Great. Just follow me along. We're gonna go down a little journey here. We're gonna go down a little journey here, my friends. I like that these are layerable. So things that are seemingly mistakes are not necessarily so. It's just about creating the form, seeing the form, trusting as you go along. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're gonna do a sketchy sketch of some dress. Probably not pink. I think pink is too girly. Purple though is good. I can hear Munefa tell me. Corseted gown. Here. I guess she could have a strap. She snatched. Das. You know, use mistakes as a learning tool. Also, I mean, in art, I don't really feel like there really are mistakes. It's like it literally is learning all the time. Because if you take any artist and they're like, hey, look at your art from 10 years ago, they're not going to be like, oh man, that was amazing stuff right there. Like 100% of time, they're going to say, oh man, like, okay, that was some good stuff. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, but you know what I learned from that? Like, it's all that together all the time. Um, and there's a lot of there's these I don't want to say subculture, but it's kind of like this trend that's coming out where people are really going towards making and repairing things and like layering, collaging, junk journaling, all these beautiful ways of taking something and reusing it and kind of seeing the beauty in these little imperfections, especially with such um a technologically advanced day and age that we live in. It's crazy. So it's the age of Aquarius. Tell me more, Jolene. I want to learn more. That's another thing that I've been trying to um understand more is like where everything can be aligned with spirit along with um like your physical output, the work you put in, but I've been following a lot of like astrology and spiritual pages as well as just growth pages on here. Kind of started more on TikTok, I mean on IG. Call for authenticity, not polished, more human. Yeah, it's definitely like I feel that so much and it's funny because I've always felt pulled to present that way, be as authentic as possible, but it didn't feel, I guess, sellable, commercial. Again, I told you guys I done some plus modeling, and for a long time that was like the dream. That was like the thing. Oh, okay, we're gonna do the modeling. We're gonna be like a Tess Holiday. We're gonna be like you know, all the big stars out there. I have um, similar um, measurements to Tess, and for a long time I was like, oh, she's like what I could do. I could do that. That would be great. Put myself on the map, get to work with big brands and things like that. So like that was something that was on my brain. And every time I came back from like a shoot or something, it was like a lot of the time I was just overstimulated, overwhelmed. Um, I had a hard time making it something sustainable. And then also, um, I think maybe it just wasn't the right time for me. Like there's like all these elements that I'm like thinking about and kind of doing my own reflection on how do I want to present and create now, now that I know better about my limits and how do I want to create and build community that sustains me. And also, like, yeah, if I'm going to put putting in so much effort, I would like to be able to say I've made a little something from it. And that was another thing that for me, like, I was doing all these jobs, and making like maybe a few $100, if anything, and it wasn't a lot. And it was like for sometimes big artists or brands. There's like a few people that I've collaborated with that I absolutely adore, and I would work for them for free and do, certain types of work for them. Like one great collaborator that I've had for many years, and that's because it's been for many years and they know me and they've poured into me as much as I've poured into them, probably like more so, is Smart Glamour. It's a beautiful um woman owned like feminist based inclusive fashion brand that honestly was one of the main things that helped me become a creator or a model or any of these things, right? And so I I really those collaborations are far and few, and they're they're rare. Um, but they also created great space and led to other collaborations and different things like that. There was a lot of times where I wasn't getting anything. And it was like busting my butt, going across the city, doing a lot of stuff that just exhausted me and didn't pay the bills. And so now I'm really like, all right, what is gonna sustain me? What's gonna make me feel satisfied? What is a way that I can give service to people and use my positivity for good too? Because when you're naturally, oh my God, thank you for your rose. Hey, whole boss, I feel you. Thank you so much. Munyaka, thank you so much. Thank you, Elle, for sharing the live. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are making my day. What the heck? I just looked up and we have almost 20,000 likes on this video. What? Thank you guys so much. We have 3 fans, which is amazing. I just screenshotted it because I'm amazed. I'm so excited. So here we are. We're finishing up this. We're not done yet, but we're getting some details in there. She's getting a little overworked over here, but it's okay. We're gonna we're gonna figure some stuff out here because I want to bring out different shades of like this purple. So I'm just trying to play around and build depth as well. And we're gonna go back to chosen to motivate others, and that's gonna be, I think, our rounding out of the thing. I really love this style that I used to do a lot. These are like almost like beckonings to another time for me. That's why I have newspaper under here because I like to paint off of the page. Yes, yes, yes. Do you guys play video games? Does anybody like Nintendo, or does anybody like The Sims? I need to know if there's any Simmers in the chat. What are your favorite games? I need to know. Did I hit it the nail on the head? Are you a Simmer? Are you Mario Kart? Yeah, I like Mario Kart. I got Mario Kart World, and I need to do more playing of it, but it hurts my arm a little bit, so I really can't play a lot all at once. Tetris, Solitaire. Say, hey, Solitaire counts. You play a lot of Mario games. What's your favorite Mario game, Jolene? We are. Mario fans in this house. Believe me, we are big Mario fans. Muñeca and Elle and my partner will all tell you we're fans of Mario in this community. Pac-Man, oh my God, that's a throwback. There's a place nearby that has a a Pac-Man arcade cabinet, and I'm just like, it's so good. I want this. I need this in my life. It's only a few $1,000s. We gotta just save up a little bit and get a Pac-Man. That's like a gamer's um collector's dream. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of getting color, and it just might be this. At first, I was like kind of making it a part of the thing. It just might end up being in front of it. This is what I thought about when I saw the name, and I was like, oh, I gotta draw a pretty dress. You love Super Mario Bros. Deluxe and Super Mario Bros. Wonder? What? I liked Wonder too. I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. I can't lie. I um need to play it more because I didn't play it as much, and I also didn't play um I have what's the other one that came out around that same time? Peach? What's the Peach game? I want to play that one. Princess Peach Showtime. That's the game. Princess Peach. I'm kind of going like with very whimsical looks for this. It's not like a realistic styling. We need a little bit of what? Her face is a little angular, but it's okay. We'll figure this out. Okay, so we're gonna leave that for now. Let that dry. Love the 2D games, old school games. You could be a wedding artist, do doodles like this during cocktail hours for guests. Okay, so funny, Jolene. I literally have thought about this because this is the thing that I used to do when I was like a kid. Is like literally draw dresses. So if you got a wedding, DM me. If you guys have a wedding or a special event, thank you so much, Jolene, for that amazing suggestion because or like confirmation as well, like because whew, see the synchronicities have been so blessed as I've been on here because I'm trying to figure everything out. I'm trying to figure everything out. I want to make more money this year than I ever did, and I'm working on my money story, and I'm trying to not be a starving artist. Like again, like I've done all these creative things, and I'm not saying that I didn't get value or learn, but when you do it for so much and then you're asking people to help you, like I asked my mom to help me at times, and I want to help her. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that, you know. I want to be able to help provide and create abundance with my with the blessings that I feel like it's been a blessing to find the joy in the art, but it's also been a blessing to like refine art throughout the years, if that makes sense. Like to be like, okay, I'm depressed again. Okay, I'm gonna find a different art to do. Oh, I hurt myself, so I can't really, do, let's say, the press on nails as much. That's something that I'm kind of coming to terms with because like that requires me to hold something and do this. Thank you, Jolene. I appreciate you. That's really sweet. She said, "See, you are the kind of person we need to make famous." That's that. I would only want to do that because I've went through so much time where I thought, okay, I want to be famous, and I know like I wanted to help my family, but I didn't know what was the way and how was the way. But now I feel like now I know more about me and the kindness that I like to try to bring everywhere I am and everywhere I go is a vital part of that community building. And I'm really grateful that there are people like Daisy, like Jolene, like Hable Boss, like Elle, like Munyeka, like everybody who's in here. The fact that you guys are in here, you're spending time with like a positive community. That's what I want to build. So it's not it's not lost on me again. Like Daisy said, like it's hugely, hugely on you to be here and to want to spend time here. And so I take that in with a lot of gratitude. I'm I feel very blessed. And I think everything's been leading from one thing to another. So for me, one of the things that has been crazy was like I um I was on IG and there was somebody who was saying like that God gave, and I repeat this a lot because to me it's like I I connected with God in that moment. It was like God gave the spirit of the Holy Spirit to a artisan to help finish the temple of God. So I'm gonna get a little spiritual for a moment. Don't leave. We're just gonna just chill there for a moment and we'll come back. But I, I really resonated. You feel the positivity? That's weird. Oh, it's not weird. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you guys. You guys are making me very like emotional. So they said that God gave the spirit of the Holy Spirit to kind of finish the tabernacle of God. And so they got all these skills to learn how to weave, to learn how to sew, to learn how to paint, to learn how to do carpentry. And isn't it funny that sometimes like you'll pick up these skills from like let's say a family member watching a family member, but like where did they get it? And where did the person before them get it? And where did the person before them get it? It's kind of cool and crazy. And then there's sometimes I feel like where I'm just making things and I don't even know how I made it, you know? Or like I'm like, okay, I have this direction of something, maybe we'll do this and this and that, and then it leads to the next thing and you kind of figure it out, but it's not all at once. And sometimes I feel like that's divine, you know? So we're gonna learn about creating money from this art in 2026. Thank you, friends. You guys are so amazing. I have 4 fans now? Hey Whole Boss, Vanessa, Muñeca, and Daisy. Thank you so much for your heart me's, for being here and for sharing that creative love in the chat. I feel you guys. Like even though I kind of like got a little zoomed into this stuff, I still feel you guys here. Like I'm so happy that I can have a conversation with you guys and create this cool, fun art. I think this she's gonna need probably a little bit more details. I don't know. I don't know. I think she's cute. Putting some pink. She needs like some color on her lip, but I don't know what. So I'm kind of putting pink there to lighten it. Maybe just a black lip. Maybe a purple lip. We're almost done. Hi. Hello, Sasson. You are here in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, Singularity. How are you guys doing? This is D. Drawing looks very nice. Thank you, Stormtrooper. We're here hanging out. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with her lips. I think she's cute though. We're gonna hang out and do the next drawing. That's another one that I need to do is wars with the money sign and the 4 for Stormtrooper. So what do you guys think? She needs a little bit more detailing, but she's cute. I like her. She's fun. She needs highlights in her hair. Highlights in her hair. Maybe like in her color.
Stuff highlights out of her hair.
She needs highlights in her hair.
What's the highlights out of her hair?
Okay. Oh my goodness. Maybe she needs purple hair. I like fairies and colorful things. Let's see. All right. She's fun. She's adorable. Thank you guys. I really like her. She reminds me of a sculpture that I did a long time ago. Thank you. You are the title gifter, Muñeca. For the first time, you became a title gifter. Thank you so much. Okay, so we got 2 drawings going on so far. Got one right here. Got one right here. And now I feel like I can zoom in on focusing on these little details here. Because now you guys have something else to look at as well. We have multiple layers. I'm gonna stay with the gray scale. I'm gonna challenge myself because I'm just gonna stay with it. Just gonna stay with it. We're gonna put the colors back. Thank you for the taps. I see you guys. You fell off the porch. Thanks for coming back, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Deeds Stormtrooper. Yes. I really love this. We're like live on a few different places and it's going smoothly, friends. So that's good. This is a inspiration pick or like a thank you pick to Daisy. What? I just saw that we're almost at 30,000 likes on this. Oh my goodness gracious, my friends. Can we get up to 5 people in my fan club before we're out? I think that's a possible goal. And then also like the fact that you guys are here and that we're almost gonna hit 30K. That I hear that it's like every 10K people add or get added to the live or something like that, even though they might not be pushed out because again we have that R, but it's fine. I just feel very, very blessed. Why can't join fan clubs? It's telling you it's temporarily unavailable. So Daisy said something about that as well. That's been happening to some people. So I don't know because I'm still learning. But if I learn, I'm gonna screenshot that, and then if I figure it out, then maybe I can give you some info. No, I appreciate you, my friend. The fact that you're even here tapping, that we got almost to like we just said it was like 30,000 likes, 30,000 taps. That's a lot of taps. That's a lot of finger workouts, friends. Thank you. Your phalanges will be very fit. Very, very fit. Oh, you see, this is why also art time is fun. A tapaholic. That's cute. I like that. I like that. Tapaholic. That's so funny. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I am. I kind of want to illustrate in there's okay, so there's this guy who's an artist and he does art in monochrome and he does designs like using all black, like a painting using just black and using the blacks from every single brand. And then because they have all slightly different opacities and different stuff like that, like it comes out crazy. Or all one color, all red, but a specific like crimson red or cadmium red, and it's like all the cadmium reds from all the different brands, and then using those small different differentiating um pigments, having that be the little thing. So I feel like I warmed up with everything else, and so this is gonna require that type of mindset. It's different, yeah. I don't remember his name. I feel bad because I don't remember his name, and I think it's so important to give like credit, but I don't know. But just look it up. Painting in all one color, and you'll see it. I think it's I saw it on YouTube, but I'm sure he's posting on everywhere else. He's prolific. He is creating that content quite often. So I feel like I'm kind of like going through like a sketchy way, and I kind of like it. It's feeling itself out. It's coming out different than everything else, but similar. You still feel. I'm trying to figure out what my art style is, and I think part of it is this. I don't want to say watercolor, but it's like you can feel the handmade aspect to things that I make. And I like that. Again, Age of Aquarius, right, Jolene? Andrew Comida, thank you. That's the guy, right? He's doing it, is it on YouTube or yeah, that is some cool stuff there. And I'm like, it's an eyeball. He's on there too. Okay, good. I figured he would probably be on here, but again, I'm so new to TT that we're still learning everybody's profiles and all that. So I have to cross follow people that I follow on other places. and definitely get that because I use um YT a lot. So if you're following me here and if you use YT, please follow me on YT because there I will probably have like long form content, and also I'm streaming doubly over here. So yeah, I grew up on YT and that's what I really wanted to be, was like I want to be a YTer. Like I really, really wanted that. And I still think that it's doable and possible, and I think that I'm working towards it, but it's also like now the game is a lot different. I Again, my first YT video that I ever posted ever, my friends, 17 years ago, my friends. 17 years ago. So stop sleeping on your dreams because I could have been famous thricely over if I would have just posted every day since then. But life be lifing, and I am grateful to be alive. I'm here. I am motivated to help others. I'm chosen to motivate others, like that type of stuff. Like that's why I was like, I like this name. Um, it's I know why I took this long because it's like I needed to be strong when I was gonna come out and be positive, and the world is not always the positive, right? It's so hard sometimes. And people will try to play you, and people will try to take you down, and people will try to comment. And I'm not saying I didn't grow. I'm not saying that I'm a nobody, but compared to what I could have had the impact, like I wish that I could take my family on trips to go around the world. Like that's what I would love, to be able to pay my whole rent and not have my partner have to worry about, like, and my mom, and have her like buy a house. Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to be able to do big things, and I know it's possible. I know that it's not just TT, and that's why I'm doing thrice streaming, because I know it's not just one place. I need people to know who I am, and I need to know who they are, and build that community. And if we just stay consistent together, yeah, we can build way more, and really, and not everybody's going to vibe with you, and you're not going to vibe with everyone else, and that's another lesson to learn. I think that's a big lesson that I had to learn. It's like, oh man, like I wanna, hi baby, you wanna say hello? Oh my god, you're trying to get into the paint. Let me see your toes. What you doing? Cat cam, cat cam. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? She's gonna tell me if she's hungry by eating these things. Oh yeah, mommy, I'm hungry. No, 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 not that. Go, get that way. Let's go. You wanna eat? Come on. Let's feed the cat. Come on, cat. Let's go. Let's put I'm gonna put my stream that is on the TV, or not the TV, but like the bigger stream, as a be right back. did I learn, which is cool. We have 5 fans in the club here now. What? We have 5 fans. We got 40,000 likes. I mean, God bless you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. You guys really made my day very special. And it's just the beginning of spreading this positivity, shedding the shame behind sharing all these wonderful things. Like, some people don't like to have you shine because it they feel like it takes away. But the best thing I'm finding is that you guys are loving to shine on others, and the shine goes right back, and I really appreciate that. So thank you, and I'm gonna get off so I can interact with you guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, and stay blessed. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't know if there's any points that you might have up here in your heart me, but you click it and then you make sure that you get your rewards. That's something that I learned from Daisy as well. Click it up there and make sure you get your rewards. Um, you have to. Wow, I feel so blessed. You guys also changed my ranking from like D5 something. I was like moved up to like the top 20%. So I feel like, what? I feel so cool. I got to try all this stuff out. God bless you, friends. Thank you, and have a wonderful